Everybody, my friend Griffin's gone, so I got a new friend to play
You got a
Hearthstone.
replacement friend.
A replacement friend to play Hearthstone with me. Hi, Nick.
Hey!
My name's Phil Kohler. This is Nick Robinson. We're here for our weekly Hearthstone Tavern Brawl. This is a new one that actually they initially ran like 3 weeks ago, but it
They
was
pulled it? Is this that one?
yeah, it was bugged. And it was supposed to introduce the Discover mechanic before they announced the expansion, because the idea is it's completely randomized decks, but instead of just getting random cards, every turn you're getting a choice of 3 cards.
Okay.
So we're going to give that a shot right now. I'm going to go ahead and play as a mage.
Okay, I think for the sake of this video, I'm going to go ahead and be a paladin.
Also for the sake of real life, like you're a paladin IRL.
I do, and just like a paladin, I squirt out little smaller versions of me
I don't like
onto the
I don't
every day.
I don't like that.
Alrighty. Oh, I got an interesting hand here.
Uh,
Oh, that is.
okay. I think
Sure
I probably
is
got
more
the
of the
same
same
interesting hand as you.
Let me go ahead and
just get
see what happens
pirates?
if I mulligan all these.
You just get pirates?
I did just get pirates,
Okay.
but let me see a mulligan all four. Oh, pirate.
All pirates.
I got 4 more pirates.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Okay.
I like your spooky card back.
Thank you.
Alright, so this is the only way to get real ass cards
Yeah.
is through Discover.
Yeah, so you're going to be doing
Okay.
Discover every turn. At the start of every turn, you're going to be doing Discover.
That's neat. And then the pirates are just like some filler for when we need some bodies on the field. We've got 2 extra mana.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's
Very
the
middle
idea.
of the road. I'm kind of hoping that I discover a card that has some sort of nice pirate interaction.
That seems like it would be helpful, right?
I think so.
You want that charge? You want that legendary pirate from the Grand Tournament?
Oh, the one that you got like 100 of?
Yeah. Griffin got like 40 of those.
What if I have a little pirate fight? How's that sound?
That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Alright, I'm building out a game plan, by which I mean I have 2 cards and they interact sort of.
All right.
No.
That seems okay.
Um. Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
I'm excited
Why
to
not?
see what you've got going on here. I've got a couple
Nothing
of
interesting,
really...
but
I've got some interesting cards coming up.
okay. I do too. So I remember when they pitched Discover on stage at BlizzCon, they said that it'll show you 3 cards that will sort of work for your deck. Is that the idea?
So no, the way that Discover works in League of Explorers, or with the cards that are in League of Explorers, when you play a card, it'll have a battle cry, and it'll say Discover and a certain type of card. So like Discover a 3-mana card, or Discover a spell.
Right.
So you're gonna have a very specific, like, it's drawing from a very specific set, but then you have to decide what fits best within there.
Totally. I could have sworn they mentioned, because I've been playing the League of Explorers Wing 1, and I really enjoyed it actually. But I could have sworn there was some element of it of like, maybe it's just that it's obviously limited to your class. No.
All right, I'm happy with that. Oh, well.
Now, all right, now it's gonna get goofy. Here's the fun stuff. Oh, dip.
Oh, Christ.
Now we're cooking with pizza pie.
Fuck.
Don't hurt my frozen friends. Thanks.
That's important to ask that before you pass.
Can you real quick promise to not hurt my frozen friends?
Yes.
You know what's weird? I really, really loved Tavern Brawl for the first, like, month and a half, and then I kind of fell off once they started repeating. Did you have that experience?
So So the way that we're handling, I mean, I'm playing every week just to get a free pack, because getting free packs is rad. And even if it's cards I already have, you can use the dust and stuff. The way that we're handling it for video purposes is we're only making videos of Tavern Brawl when there is a new one. So I can say I don't think they're repeating too often. And I think they're being smart about, it seems like their goal is to only do repeats when there's new cards to introduce for the most part. Oh, is this?
So you're saying they'll repeat on a week where they have something else to offer. So you have a reason to come in that week.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, they'll repeat when there's, like, hey, we've done this one before, but also we just launched an expansion, like, a week ago, so we're doing this one now with a bunch of new cards.
Oh, I see
so
what
it's a
you're saying.
slightly new experience.
Right.
Last week's repeat wasn't quite that way, because it was, oh.
You don't like that?
I mean, I'm fine with it, I guess.
Reporting for duty.
Jesus Christ.
Now's my kind of chance to editorialize a bit. You guys did a video for that week where, like, it was, like, all random.
Yes.
That was very critical of what I think was the greatest Tavern Brawl of all time.
Oh, my problem with that Tavern Brawl was that it sucked.
Okay. Have you considered the part where it was really, really good? Oh, you got a Pirate Man!
Yeah, I did.
It doesn't super matter in this case.
I mean, but the thing is, so people watching may not know this about you, Nick, because people watching may not know your Hearthstone habits the way I do. You're looking for something very different in Hearthstone. You like all random because you don't know how to play Hearthstone, don't necessarily have a ton of cards,
Well,
and you're not necessarily invested in, like, the strategy of Hearthstone.
so, I think, to put that a little differently, when I'm drafting
damn it.
Arena, I will tend to... Oh, well, that's not really going to help you too much. When I'm playing Arena, I will tend to pick a fun card over a good card roughly 100% of the time.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
And some might say, but Nick, why are you throwing your money in the toilet?
It's a fair question.
It is a fair question, and as soon as I come up with an answer to it, I will get back to you on it. Yeah, I just like weird, stupid, like goofy card interactions. Like, my favorite ways of playing Magic have always been weird stuff like Winston drafting, and did you concede?
Yeah, well, you had enough to kill me.
I have never conceded a game of Hearthstone in my life.
Jesus Christ! What? You had enough to kill me. Let's do one
I don't
more.
believe in it.
Let's do one more.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of, you know what I really enjoy about this Tavern Brawl is, like, once the costs start getting, like, once everyone has a ton of mana, it starts getting real goofy in a way that I enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not against randomness in Hearthstone. I just think that at the point where it's literally the whole deck and every turn is random, there's just not enough strategy for it to be interesting to me. It's just play whatever you have. Like, even in here, everything's randomized, but you're still making that choice at the start of each round.
True.
Like, what's the smartest card for me to pick? Whereas if it's just like, well, this is the card I got, so I guess I'll play it because I don't know what else is in my deck and I have no other... Oh, my God. Okay, yeah. Oh, this probably isn't gonna... Okay, we're gonna find out.
Is it one where it has to, like, search your deck for something? Is
No,
that
no,
what
no, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what it does later this game. But yeah, so that was my problem with that week. And again, it wasn't even like... It was just... I think the thing that Blizzard has done successfully with Tavern Brawl is they've made a lot of different types of decks, or different types of brawls that are meant to appeal to different types of people, different types of players. And I think that was just one that wasn't made for the type of player that I am, and that's totally fine.
For sure. Yeah, I think the reason I enjoy that one is because, like you kind of alluded to, I don't have the same depth of knowledge of Hearthstone that I think you do, and so it was, like, for me, a chance to get to play with and use and even see a bunch of cards that I wasn't necessarily familiar with.
And that's super cool, and I think that's important for a lot of players. And Tavern Brawl it's the one mode where they can really do stuff like that. Like, they're never really going to be able to do that in ranked mode. in arena mode they can, but obviously it like negatively impacts the actual like playing of arena.
Yeah. I have this like fantasy. Maybe I shouldn't even say this. I should just keep it to myself. But I have this like fantasy video I want to make. I had this happen to me when the League of Explorers came out. I started an arena like a couple days before that came out.
Yeah.
And I realized like as I was finishing up that arena run, I was playing against decks that had League of Explorers cards in them, but mine didn't.
Yes.
And I kind of love the idea of starting an arena run, drafting a deck, not touching arena for like 4 years, and then coming back when the meta is totally changed and everyone has all these weird cards and you have nothing but old cards.
I think that's a rad idea. You'd have to have like an account built
Dedicated
for
to
it.
that,
Yeah, but that's not that hard. I mean, you can just make an account.
Maybe I'll do that. Zhu?
I wonder at what point, like, if there's a certain point where they're just like, no, you can't finish this arena run anymore.
I do. Here's
Nope.
10 boosters. Just don't talk about it. I think what's more likely to happen is that it totally works, but because of the nature of collectible card games, there's a general power creep upwards, and your deck would just be really shitty. No, that's exactly enough damage to kill both my friends.
That was the idea. That was the idea behind me choosing that one.
Hold on. You killed them on purpose?
Yeah, I murdered your friends.
On purpose.
The only friends you have in this world, Nick.
What if I did a little something like this?
You're not
If I killed both your friends.
You're not gonna be able to play anything next turn.
That's alright.
Oh,
Your friends are dead, so that's all that matters to me.
Beautiful. This is getting weird.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
What?
I've never seen that card before. You'll see.
Oh, okay. On a turn when you can play something?
Yeah, next turn.
Ooh.
I couldn't have played it this turn anyway.
Oh, perfect. This is good shit. Good shit.
You put a hat on your egg?
And then I got another hat to put on my pirate.
I know there's a finite amount of resources in the world, but if Blizzard could just go back and draw every piece of art in Hearthstone with a hat on it, that would really make it happy.
I think it would be great.
They got money, right? They could do that.
I have been messing around a lot in Constructed with a Hunter deck all based around Explorers hats. And like getting as many Explorers hats as you can, and it's so ridiculous. Wow, I wonder if this works for the cards that you're going to draw.
I bet no. 'Cause
Probably
they're
not.
in my hand or deck, right?
Yeah.
But the cards I will draw natively, or actually, do we not draw from the library anymore? We still do, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
I
what
haven't
this
been
counts
keeping
as.
track of my
would be
pirate
bad.
levels.
That would be okay, I guess.
No, we both have 20. You still have 27 cards in your deck, so I guess I now have 26 buff pirates that I'll never see. Whenever another minion takes damage, period? Aw, man. He's just spitting everywhere.
It's real gross.
You got a lot of mileage out of that egg.
I got some more hats. Well, one more hat, not some more. I think if you still had that elemental destruction, though.
Yeah.
Just think.
Or something pretty similar to it would be nice, too, if I had that. Oh, well.
That's
Not quite good enough.
It's not gonna quite get there.
But it kills them. You're fucking.
Oh
slimy,
no!
man. It's
It
gonna kill
does!
everybody.
You're right! Never mind. You got there.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you and say I did not factor that in when playing that card. That was just a nice surprise. That was just a cool treat. I love that he's like, alright, I'm dead, but before I go, let me spit on everyone real quick.
Got my Gazrila out.
Hmm.
Always good time with Gazrila. Get some hats on that Gazrila. It's got 2 heads, so it can take 2 hats.
That's the mechanic. Aw, darn it. Don't love that. Don't love that outcome.
Oh yeah, you got messed up on that 50% chance, huh?
Yeah, but I feel okay. I don't know. I had something I could have done there, but I was like, that's a dead. That Godzilla is basically dead, right? Oh, whoops, JK. Do you have enough? I like how you could have just... You had lethal... I'm dead. Man, too many hats.
28! 28!
Judge, he put too many hats on his guy. Wait, why...
28
why am I
damage.
alive?
Oh, because I just killed your totem. It's a good thing you didn't concede. You see, that's why you never concede.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I actually just didn't because I want to test something really, really silly in the next turn.
Okay.
So I didn't want to end the game quite yet. Although if you manage to take out this Gazrilla and stay alive, good on you.
My shield for Argon.
Nice. Nicely
Hooray. You threw me a bone. I chomped that bone right up.
done. Okay. Let's
I feel like your guy has too many of attack. 56 for a second. Okay.
Oh, it didn't work.
Yeah, weird. Maybe because your deck is the literal opposite
It's
of
all
what it takes to
pirates.
trigger that.
I grabbed him and then I was like, wait.
If your deck contains only one card, if you just like scratch out some of the words on Reno Jackson and it still works.
Only one of all of your cards are all one of the same card. That's what it means, right?
Mm-hmm. Let me see here. What's the look?
I mean, somebody had to test that for science, so
Yeah,
now
now we
we
know.
Yeah.
And like, do you remember when like the most recent expansion came out and like there was a lot of stuff that was just a little
God.
bit broken, like a lot of mechanical stuff that didn't make sense?
Yeah.
There's totally a chance that Reno Jackson would have just gotten confused and worked, right? Like there was a small chance.
Why would you play Doomsayer right now?
I don't know. I've been sitting on it for so many turns, and
You've got a full board.
well, listen, Phil. I know you've got answers.
Let's see here. I'm gonna use my tracking to see what. Oh, all pirates. That's interesting.
Intriguing. He already has a hat, Phil. That's ridiculous. Phil,
How much?
how many hats does he need? Phil.
Exactly that many. Oh, I really want to play this big card that I have. But I don't know where it's going to make sense. It's nice that you got that Vitality Totem out.
Yeah, it's
gonna be-
keep me going.
Helping you a little bit.
My little snake friend. My pirates are stronger than your pirates, so that's worth thinking about.
Oh, shucks. Let me, as we're going into the next round here, let me throw out a nightmare scenario for you.
Mm-hmm.
What if you're at 17 health? What if I, in a single turn, could do 2 damage?
What? I actually turned down Alex Strasser a few discovers back.
Why? You could have.
Shh. You don't tell me how to live my life.
It's
I'm
a
the king of
fun. You like
Hearthstone.
fun cards, and that's a fun card.
It is, but
But
it wasn't.
you could have killed me.
I don't think I could have killed you.
I don't know.
The fact
You've
that I've
got-
only done 9 damage to you.
You've got
since
pretty
that
good
happened.
board presence at the moment.
Let me think.
If you
here.
threw down Alex Strauss now and just went for my face, you'd have me pretty low. Nice. That's a
Hitting on him.
good get.
That's the second vitality totem I've had this game.
Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, that is indeed the case.
I recently went through and just like deleted all the decks I'm not using anymore, and I've only got 3, and one of them's a little totem deck that I'm enjoying. Ah, gosh darn it. Oh no. What's in that hand? Oh, golly. Well, it's you have to target a beast, so it's not the end of the world. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Kill that.
Oh, they have charge. That's what you're doing. Don't kill my health, man. Don't kill my...
Quickly.
Whew. We're tied now. You swung this game back after I chose to not kill you. After I pulled a Nick and chose fun over being smart.
What if I did this real quick?
Ugh. That's your minion too, though.
I had a minion. You had a million of dog. You know what's weird? I haven't played Hearthstone on a PC in a real long time. Like, I have converted almost exclusively to playing on my iPhone 6 Plus,
Okay.
which is real good because you can play it on the turlet.
I don't like the. I play a lot on iPad.
Mm-hmm.
For going into actual mobile, it's a little bit too small for me.
Yeah, I
Like I think
have
they've done a
big dumb
good
idiot
job
phone.
with it, but I mean I have a giant size Android phone as well, but
It took me a little bit to get used to the. Oh, well,
enjoy that being back in your hand.
this round was going long. I like it.
Yes, it is.
It took me a little bit to get used to the way that you have to like kind of pick up and put down your hand on the mobile version, but after a while I just got used to it.
I put hats on a spider.
You put 2 hats on
Pretty
one
gross.
spider. I don't think that's gross. I think that's less gross than a vanilla spider.
It's like that nightmare you used to have, where spiders learned to wear hats and then they walked among
I'm
us.
into it. Whatever. I like that idea because to me that's a spider with some civility.
It's like it's not a barbarian spider,
No, absolutely not.
a civilized spider. Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Look at all my buds. Got all these buds.
You get something to buff up totems now, and you're golden.
There's a big if in a deck that is decided by RNG.
Huh. That's such a waste. Oh, whatever.
Who's a good boy?
You fed a carrot to a 2-hatted spider. Only in Hearthstone.
Only in Hearthstone.
Sorry, Phil, it's Hearthstone.
Wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, it's Hearthstone.
I don't like that.
What if I plop down this big friend?
Oh. Oh. That's a big guy.
He's a big guy.
Wait,
Oh,
you
we have
had charge?
Well, you know, wasn't feeling it this time. Yeah, it was one of those moments where right when I clicked enemy turn, I saw him flash green for a second. And I was like, oh.
Play dead.
Well,
That can attack heroes, though, on Ice Howl.
right.
Really does make him a lot less intimidating. I mean, he's still very intimidating. It's still a good random drop to get.
Oop, wrong card. Whoops.
What? What?
That's actually kind of a good play, though. Things are going great for me. How's your side of the board?
No, I mean that was a great
Actually,
play.
you have your hero power.
But
so
I have a hero
like-
power.
super over.
But I can do that.
I kind of thought you were gonna put a hat on him for a second. Put a hat on my friend. Why aren't you putting a hat on my ice fellow? My ice bud.
Because I'm against Ice Howl. He's my enemy.
I want him to have one hat.
Also, how would he wear a hat? He's got those big horns.
All right, I lose the game.
That was fun. This is cool. I like this one. That's fun.
Me too. It's a good week.
And I like that this one is able to combine the randomness with the sense of strategy too. Like there is still a strategic element in picking the right cards.
Definitely.
That's really rude. I'm not a fan of that. I miss Griffin a lot. We're gonna record another video tomorrow with the second wing of League of Explorers. Nick, you'll be here for that, right?
Uh-huh. I'm looking forward to it.
That's mean.
What?
You're
Oh, sorry, that was my little brother got on the computer.
Bye, Phil. Bye.